For the past several weeks, Kings County residents have witnessed the historic Tulare Lake reemerge, and with warmer days ahead, communities are on high alert.
In the blink of an eye, the waters of Tulare Lake are surging, revealing something utterly terrifying. Can humanity withstand the awesome power of nature, or are we at the mercy of its relentless resurgence? Welcome to Revel Discovery, your portal to a world of fascinating discoveries and awe-inspiring insights that will expand your understanding of the universe and beyond. Alright, buckle up for an extraordinary tale of nature's comeback and man's struggle as we delve into the captivating story of Lake Tulare and the recent events that have reshaped its landscape. From a forgotten expanse of dry land to a majestic sea, the waters of Lake Tulare have risen relentlessly, surging beyond its banks and spilling into the surrounding land, leaving a tale of awe and devastation in their wake. Picture this, a vast 30-square-mile plain transformed into a surging water wonderland in the blink of an eye. Fierce storms unleash their fury, and the southern Sierra Nevada boasts a record-breaking snowpack poised to push the limits of our water management systems to their breaking point. The weight of this impending deluge is so immense that experts predict it could fill Tulare Lake 2 or 3 times over, dwarfing the capacity of our main reservoirs. How did this once dry lake become a vast expanse of water, teeming with life and nature's symphony? To understand its transformation, we must rewind the clock back to 600,000 years ago. According to remarkable findings at Lemur's Sarah Mooney Museum, the origins of Tulare Lake trace back to this ancient era. The region, shaped over millions of years, nurtured an intricate web of wetland habitats, a true wonder unique to our world. With its sprawling wetlands, the Tulare Basin lured countless resident and migratory water birds, creating an avian spectacle of awe and wonder. Imagine graceful grebes, majestic pelicans, elegant herons, and charming ducks all flocking to these vibrant waters. The skies were painted with the wings of ibises, geese, and sandhill cranes, while the shores bustled with plovers, stilts, and avocets. It was a paradise where nature's symphony unfolded. Native American tribes, particularly the Yukut tribe, were the area's first inhabitants, cherishing the land for its abundant wildlife and plant resources. With the resort's management practices and deep-rooted cultural values, the Yukut shaped the basin to sustain their communities, leaving an enduring legacy etched upon the landscape. Sadly, the arrival of European settlers in the mid-1800s changed the course of history for Tulare Lake. Driven by their desire for fertile farmland, settlers constructed canals and diversion structures, unwittingly beginning to sever the lake from its life-giving waters, gradually shrinking its once mighty footprint. In a mere 50 years, by 1899, the unthinkable occurred. The mighty Tulare Lake ran dry, leaving a haunting emptiness in its wake. These transformations continued as the ingenious irrigation systems developed by American settlers transformed the Sierra snowmelt into a tapestry of fertile fields, fueling agricultural abundance in California's Central Valley. However, this progress came at a great cost. Marshlands vanished, deserts bloomed, and the once mighty Tulare Lake faded into oblivion, replaced by sprawling farmlands. Over time, as irrigation water was diverted for crops, the lake's size diminished, and the Tule River and Kings River faced multiple taps, with the precious water that once nourished Tulare Lake now spreading across parched pastures and cotton fields. By 1878, the lake's overflow into the San Joaquin River ceased entirely, leaving the once vast body of water high and dry. Nevertheless, despite its usual dry state, Tulare Lake came alive sporadically during floods triggered by extraordinary rainfall or snowmelt. Notably, in 1969, 1983, 1997, and most recently, 2023, the waters of this phantom lake resurfaced, defying expectations. It took a staggering 2 years for the lake to evaporate after 1983 renaissance, showcasing its shallow nature and susceptibility to rapid drying. Before we go into the details of Tulare Lake, let's understand more about phantom lakes. Characterized by their cyclical nature, these ephemeral lakes materialize during periods of intense precipitation. However, unlike their deeper counterparts, these lakes tend to be shallow, and the sun's heat penetrates the water more efficiently, causing accelerated evaporation. The California Central Valley, renowned for its scorching, arid climate, provides an ideal backdrop for the emergence of phantom lakes. In the context, Owens Lake, located approximately 220 miles north of Los Angeles, serves as a compelling case study. The construction of Los Angeles Aqueduct in 1913 diverted the freshwater tributary that once nourished Owens Lake, depleting its vitality. However, recent times have witnessed an astonishing resurgence. After a staggering 110 years, Owens Lake is experiencing a rapid refilling process, defying expectations and piquing the curiosity of many. But let's focus back on the current events of the Lake Tulare. As the floodwaters surge, countless lives hang in the balance. Homes and farm structures have succumbed to the watery onslaught, and towns teeter on the brink of evacuation. Tens of thousands of dairy cows have been forced to seek higher ground, and even a local poultry business face an unthinkable choice: relocate or bid farewell to 1 million precious chicks. The revival of Lake Tulare has become an epic showdown between nature and mankind, where the stakes are nothing short of colossal. While nature triumphs in its breathtaking comeback, the people of Kings County find themselves caught in a slow-motion nightmare. Farmers and residents face an unprecedented battle against the raging waters, threatening their livelihoods. The situation is further complicated by the fact that the water surging into Lake Tulare is a precious resource, desperately needed in other parts of the state for irrigation and residential purposes. But transporting this water elsewhere proves to be a Herculean task, with no easy solutions in sight. The runoff has nowhere to go, leaving us pondering how to harness and utilize this magnificent surge of life-giving liquid. In recent news, the California Department of Water Resources reveals a snowpack 237% above average, indicating that this flood's relentless grip won't let go anytime soon. With floodwaters potentially lingering for up to 2 years, every drop diverted counts, safeguarding the environment and the livelihoods of those who call this region home. So what are the possible solutions for this flooding? The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers revealed that most of California's levee systems are well past their prime, averaging 60 years old. While some improvements have been made, the small, rural, and disadvantaged communities often find themselves at a disadvantage when it comes to prioritizing replacement efforts. However, there is hope on the horizon. Innovative strategies are being explored, such as restoring floodplains that act as natural sponges, absorbing excess water and easing the strain of levee systems. By allowing rivers to meander and expand onto their historical floodplains, we create a harmonious balance between man and nature, mitigating the risk of catastrophic floods and protecting our cherished communities. Land use changes also play a pivotal role in reshaping the flood-prone landscape. Strategic alterations in land utilization can minimize the impact of floods and safeguard vulnerable areas. This might involve relocating infrastructure away from flood-prone zones, implementing better drainage systems, and adopting sustainable agricultural practices that promote water retention and prevent soil erosion. The California Department of Water Resources is already hard at work, diverting excess water before it flows into the expansive lake bed. With the floodwaters potentially lingering for up to 2 years, every drop diverted counts, safeguarding the environment and the livelihoods of those who call this region home. The rise of Lake Tulare and the resulting flood have presented both awe-inspiring wonders of nature and daunting challenges for the communities in California's Central Valley. As the situation continues to unfold, we must find innovative solutions to manage the surging waters and protect both human and environmental interests. The story of Lake Tulare is a reminder of the delicate balance between human progress and nature's power, and how vital it is to work in harmony with the forces of our planet. What do you think lies ahead for the people and wildlife caught in this epic showdown between man and nature? Engage with us by leaving a comment, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the notification bell for regular updates. Keep watching, stay inspired, and get ready for more exciting discoveries. See you in our next episode.